case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court of Texas found itself grappling with complex issues of ownership rights and fiduciary duties in the 2011 case, Lesley v. Veterans Land Board. This case dealt with significant issues, including the breach of trust by a land developer, Bluegreen, and raised questions about the duty the owner of the executive right on a mineral estate owes to other co-owners, even without exercising the executive right. Scanning back to what led to the lawsuit, a land developer had imposed constraints on a subdivision to stave off oil and gas development and protect the lot owners. As a result, mineral interest owners who weren't participants in the decision alleged that the developer, Bluegreen, had shirked its fiduciary duty to them. When the case reached the lower court, it ruled that Bluegreen indeed had a duty to the non-executing mineral owners, despite not having exercised the executive right. In response to this ruling, it ordered a reformation of Lesley's deeds to reserve 1/4 of the total mineral interest. It further ruled that the deeds from Bluegreen did not convey the executive right. On appeal, however, the Court of Appeals found Lesley's claim barred by limitations and absolved Bluegreen of any duty to Hedrick and Lesley, as it had never exercised the executive right. The case then made its way to the Supreme Court of Texas. In a marked shift from the appeals court, the Supreme Court sided with Hedrick and Lesley. It concluded that Bluegreen had indeed breached its duty by filing restrictive covenants on the 4,100 acres, effectively limiting the future leasing of minerals therein. As a remedy, the court ordered the cancellation of these covenants, setting a precedent followed since the 1980 Monge case. In its ruling, the Supreme Court further upheld the appeals court's decision that found Bluegreen was not bound by the provision in Lesley's deeds. The reasoning provided was that the provision was contractual between Lesley and Bluegreen's predecessor, and not a covenant running with the land. The outcome of the case found Bluegreen in breach and pushed the case back to the trial court for further proceedings. The decision neatly illustrated the nuanced nature of ownership rights and fiduciary duties in mineral-rich properties, and set a strong precedent affirming the responsibilities tied to the executive right on a mineral estate.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.